year is 1982, and in the heart of Northern Virginia, a serial killer hunts. Branded the Butcher for his practice of completely draining his victims of blood, this unknown man seems to choose his victims indiscriminately, with no preference for location, social class, race, or gender. Only one thing connects his victims: they're all teenagers, and it might just take another teenager to finally bring him down.
I don't know if it's just because there are like a bajillion episodes available on Netflix right now, but it seems like lately every kid I know has been binge watching Criminal Minds. If that's you, then I've got the greatest book for you today. Hi, I'm Miss Cote, and I'm back again for another book chat. The book I'm going to tell you about today is called None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. This book is so twisty, so dark, that it kept me riveted all through the book. I was from page 1 to the end. I could not put it down. I had the audiobook, I had the print book. I never had to stop, and I finished it in just a couple of days. So this book is about Emma and Travis, who have some darkness in their pasts. Emma, who right now is a first-year college student, was abducted a few years ago by a serial killer. She risked it all. She made the brave decision to fight back. She ultimately escaped, was able to reach the police, but she'll live with guilt forever because the girls who were abducted with her, who were trapped with her with this terrible man, were ultimately killed before he could be caught. So although she did bring down this serial killer, she was not able to save the girls who were abducted with her, and that kind of still eats at her. Travis right now is in training to be a U.S. Marshal, partially because his father was a U.S. Marshal. But in the line of duty, while trying to bring down the notorious serial killer and teenager Simon Gutmanson, Travis's father was killed by Simon Gutmanson. So Travis kind of always carries this pain around that circumstance. At the beginning of this book, both Emma and Travis are recruited, partially because of the tragedies in their pasts, and partially because of where they are right now. Emma is studying psychology. Travis is training to be a U.S. Marshal. They are recruited to an FBI internship program where they will take some classes, learn a little bit about profiling and investigation, but also they will have the opportunity to interview some teenage serial killers. The FBI needs them because these teenage serial killers have been very reticent to speak with anyone, have refused to speak with anyone. And the FBI's feeling is if they bring in other young people who can kind of relate or make the appearance of relating on an age level, that these teenagers will be more likely to open up and share information. So Emma and Travis initially start off well. Their first interview goes really well. They're able to get information out of the serial killer that no one ever really has. But then they are shocked to find out that their next interview will be with none other than Simon Gutmanson, the serial killer who killed Travis's father. Travis, understandably, does not want to participate, refuses to be there. So Emma goes in to interview Simon alone. And in the course of this interview, she finds out that he is incredibly charming, incredibly manipulative, likes to talk in riddles a lot, and seems to have some information about an active serial killer who everyone is calling the Butcher. Seems to know more than the FBI knows about this person, about who he's going to target next, about why he's using the methods he's using. And when Emma brings this information to the FBI, they realize that Simon Gutmanson could in fact be the key to finding the Butcher and bringing him down. The Butcher has been terrorizing Virginia for the past couple of months, but he doesn't seem to have a specific MO in regards to the social class of his victims, in regards to where they live, in regards to their race. So the FBI is a little bit flummoxed as to why he's targeting who he is and where he's going to go next. And so this information from Simon Gutmanson becomes incredibly important. And as Emma and Travis become more and more drawn in by this active case, which was not the initial draw of their internship, they're placed in more and more danger. They become more and more involved with what's going on. And it may be that the two of them are the key to actually solving this case and tracking down the butcher. All of this becomes even creepier and more mysterious when Emma realizes that Simon Gudmundsson may actually know way more than he's letting on, may actually have been manipulating them all along, and that she and Travis may actually be in way more danger than she realized. This book is great if you love serial killers, true crime, mysteries, if you love to be a little scared, if you want to know who done it. All of these are great reasons to read this book. This book also reminded me a lot of a movie that I loved when I was a teenager called Silence of the Lambs. It is an adult movie. It came out a long time ago, but if you have seen that movie and you liked it, I think you would love this book. It kind of reminded me of like a young adult version of Silence of the Lambs. This book also is highly recommended if you're into Criminal Minds or any kind of like forensic files, cold cases, investigation type show. You're gonna love this. We have this book at the Champ Library, so I hope you guys will check it out or place it on hold if you're interested in reading it. And also, don't forget to keep getting those life entries in. We pick a new winner every single Friday, and we are building up to our big retirement party surprise. So if you've completed enough challenges with us, you will receive a special retirement package. So make sure to keep getting those entries in, and I'll see you again next week for another book chat. Bye!